Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing a new game on the channel, Shadows Over Loathing. Now, anyone who's played... There's a series of games, the Loathing games. They've all got different settings. I've played West of Loathing, which was a sort of a western, cowboy western style game, and it was one of the funniest games I think I've ever played. It was very, very good. And this recently came out, Shadows Over Loathing, and as I understand, this is more of a sort of mystery, Edwardian, Lovecraftian kind of deal. But again, big emphasis on comedy. And just to get you an idea, give you an idea of the sort of thing we're in for. If you go into options here, just very quickly, if you go onto display, quality settings, you've got good, bad and ugly. So that's where we are. It's going to be, yeah, that's fine. I'm just doing it into a more YouTube friendly resolution, and we're going to start a new game. WASD Moving Company. It's how you move. Oh. This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes, magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Go inside. The Nightingale Diner. We've still got a magazine stuck to our face. You can feel a little sign here, but you can't see what it says. Probably instructions for what to do in case of magazine-related emergencies. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right, as far as you know. Right, so we're going to go to the bathroom then, to get this magazine off our face. Don't know what that was. It's the bathroom, probably? Let's go in. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with a faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Yes? We get to pick a face. So who are we going to be? I think for me, it's going to be male. And I think it's either the fantastic moustache or the bald goatee. But I think I'm going to have to go for the fantastic... Oh, there's this one. No, I think fantastic moustache. There you are. Here we are. Oh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes as the kids call them. Neat. Hey, there's something in the coin return. We've got a meat. Who wouldn't want to get meat out of one of those machines? A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. We can listen in.
The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses and don't even cover their ankles? It's scandalous! And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Leave. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. We can talk to them. Hey, Mac, what town is this? What's up? I think I was just going to have a normal voice. Poughkeepsie, and are you two travelling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted her jelly beans breezer for the weekend to whirl to the hot potato. Oh, Bushwa, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew in my kite, everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a cancelled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Uh-huh, I'll try that. These flappers are too confusing to talk to. This case contains 3 pies, which is exactly 3 pies more than you can afford. Let's talk to this guy. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it is a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Oh, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Oh, well, enjoy. Well, now that looks much better. I'm Ethel. Oh, we got to choose a name. Are we going to be Julius, Wilbur, or Zactopher? We're going to choose a different first name. And our name is going to be Boring. Hi, I'm Boring. Boring who? Sounds like the start of a joke, doesn't it? 4. Different last name. We're going to be Boring Dad. Boring Dad. Pleased to meet you, Boring Dad. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be 1 meat.
Okay. To go, please. Ethel pours you a steaming hot cup of fresh black java. We got an item, diner coffee. You spend 1 meat. Anything else, hon? Does the boat to Ocean City pick up here?
Sure does. Should be here in a minute. Good thing, too, I hear we're in for some rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City?
My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help with something. There's a reason, hon, but it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. Okay, our backstory. I'm searching for something. I see. Do you know what it is you're looking for? No, that's the problem. You got a perk, Lost Soul. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out what it is, hun. I hope so. Walk away. Okay, so let's look at our character sheet then, because we got a perk, Lost Soul. You don't know what you're looking for, and you're not sure how you'll know when you find it. Okay. Basic humanity: 1 muscle, 1 mysticality, 1 moxie. Oh, basic skills. Okay. We can upgrade these things with XP. So, okay. Let's go outside and wait for the bus then. Prologue. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, care of Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Boring, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able, please. Your Uncle Murray. Who's that? It's like one of them. It's Three Stooges. It's like the other one of the Three Stooges. There's a guy with a bowl cut. No. You're about to go mad from the monotony of this ride, when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Well, this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for in unreliability. Probably you should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. Maybe, but I was going to look at this sign, but okay. It's the bus driver. Talk to him. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City.
Nope, sorry about this. We were out of gas.
Oh, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left?
I filled up the bus, but this truck takes exactly 1 full tank of gas.
He hands you an empty gas can.
Plus 1 additional can.
Swell. Why do I have to go get it?
Well, I called myself except for 2 reasons.
Those being?
Firstly being, as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night.
Well, alright then. I guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least?
Oh, well, this is a left-handed umbrella.
Nuts.
Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck.
Thanks. It wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain, no matter how bad it wants to. Okay, so we're going to go this way now. An old billboard from before the war. Redcoat. Oh, okay. Seems like just yesterday that gas only cost 6 15/64 metre gallon. Huh, those are the days. I paused the game to sneeze, but I've just noticed there are some interesting character options as well I'll show you. Pacifist mode. Invert Y-axis. HDR rendering, you can see we've got that already ticked because that's important. This option is haunted. Maybe we can tick that. Whoa! Show in-game time. Fine. Okay. Skip confirmations. No, that's alright. Arachnophobia. Or arachnophilia. You will encounter so many spiders. Arachnophonia. All combat sounds will be replaced with spider noises. Can we tick that one as well? No. There might be people watching this who don't like spiders, so we'll keep that both of those unchecked for now. I just thought it was funny though. No. Filling station. What have we got? Snacks. 1 object on the snack shelf. Take it. You got an item. Cheese loaf. Ew. Nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Postcards. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. It's weird that the cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. Loot it. It's mostly empty, but you gain some loose change. We've got 7 meat. I don't know why meat is used as a currency here, but it is. Old baseball bat, we can grab it. We now got a baseball bat. Do we have to equip it? Hang on, let's just go into the inventory. Oh, it's equipped. Eldritch the Starling is equipped. We could drink it. Increases your moxie by 1 until you eat something else. Interesting. No. Hang on. Empty oil cans. Alright, okay. Well, we've got to go in here, I think. Yes. Really? You never mentioned working at a gas station? Yeah, really? Oh, okay, if you say so. What have we got? Broken radio. Can still be considered nice. This is a pretty nice radio. A desk, presumably optimised for doing gasoline-related business. Search it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Oh, no. I wanted to see if I could do something about that locked drawer. No, maybe not. This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because of what's on it. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. We don't have any use for them, though. This shelf is full of old personnel files. Look up Boring Dad. I'll be darned, here's your file. You do work here. You got an item, gas station personnel file. Sorry I ever doubted you. We gained 5 XP. Can we read it? Yeah. No, we can't read it. What was this shelf? Each object that you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Another door here. So it's like the control for that car lift thing. Press it. Nothing happens, no power. What about this? Some kind of weird machine. Okay, we don't have 3 mysticality. You really want to know the story behind the sign, which says, "Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve." It's a big tool chest, but all the good tools have already been stolen. Fuse box. Open it. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. This old flivver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. So... interesting. Is there anything else down this road? Oh, hello. A miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Talk to her. Hi there. Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I admit the circumstances aren't great. What's in Albany? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. Do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway. Alright, goodbye. Field is extremely corny. Oh, what's this?
Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just barged into.
Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside, I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned.
Well, come morning, you'll be right, so you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell.
Thanks. Thanks, my name's Boring Dad.
Howdy, Boring. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home.
He's got boxes of bears, gears and tears, and a Tommy gun. No, it's a rifle, I think, actually. There's a weird device on top of this box, so we can ask Elias about it. What's this funny-looking thing?
That's a duck call.
What's it for?
It's for calling ducks.
Oh, fun.
Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted.
Haunted?
Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there. Now it sounds all scary when you blow it.
I see.
You want it, it's yours.
You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. What spiders? Good job. Alright, what is in here? All these boxes are labelled bears. Ask about them. Are these boxes really full of bears?
Nah, those boxes all canned pears. Had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit.
We got an item. Bibson's Extra Sweet Pears. Gee, thanks. What about the gears? What's with this box of gears?
My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her.
Well, that makes sense. Sure. Tears? I'll ask Elias about them. What are these boxes of? Tears or tears?
Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in a box. That don't make any kind of sense.
Shares? What's in here? Stocks?
Scissors.
What? Class rings. This is a very large box, considering that most people either own 0 or 1 class ring. Ask Elias about it. Is this box really full of class rings?
Yep, about 140 of them.
Did you go to college 140 times?
Nah, of course not. I just collect them's all.
Why?
Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. Then there's the collection trifecta.
Well, okay then. Locked door. Elaborate electric lock. Can ask about it. What's with this door?
Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, 'cause I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented.
I see. What's in here? Can I use the bathroom?
Sure. How'd you know that door was the bathroom, though?
I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all.
Huh, well, good for you, I guess.
What have we got? We've got a toilet. Surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. You flushed Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. Very good. You can see your face in Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. Hi, boring. Smile. Hey there, good looking. Frown. Oh, what's wrong? Scowl. Why I oughta. Worry. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple of weeks ago. Ugh. Freak out. Blah, blah, blah. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. Very good. Alright. A vicious clawfoot bath. Not much in here. Kitchen stuff. Where does this door lead?
Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though I doubt you'll find very much of use.
A dust devil?
Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance round here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what does Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beasts. Real territorial.
Okay, I'll be careful. Oh yeah, look at that. Dried fronds. Look at some pulp westerns. The Cowgirls of the Red Trail. Horses of Glory. Betrayal at Cowboy Arroyo. The Bandits of Revenge. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. The Handgun's Tale. Alright. Let's have a look. Does that do anything for us? Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. Oh, read that. Okay, we need more mysticality before we can look at that. Fair enough. Dusty old nightstand. We've got 10 meat. We've got loads of meat now. I guess we should... It looks like there's something under here. Loose floorboard. Yeah, can we lift it up? Maybe not. What does the dust devil do? That dust devil is really kicking up some dickens under there. We're going to drag it out. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things are pretty dangerous. Yeah, I'm sure. Ah! Alright, this is combat. I'm going to die. Okay, we've got some weapons. We can hit the dust devil with a baseball bat for 1 physical damage. We can decrease a target's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1, usable once per fight. Throw a rock, or give up. I think we should thwack it. It's got 10 HP though. Oh, we're dead. Oh, bird can still... No, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, that thing hits pretty hard. We'll come back there and... Oh, we got a gun. Maybe we'll take the gun. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. Are you leaving this rifle behind?
Yep.
How come?
Well, it's a varmint rifle, and now where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such like that. The almanac don't list any examples of a varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun is for later.
Later?
Yep, much later.
Huh, okay. And if anyone doesn't know what Chekhov's gun is, look it up. Ooh. It's quite a funny joke. Nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Loot it. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. We've got a rusty pistol. Oh. The scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. Show it we ain't scared. Okay, this might be better. Oh, I can't shoot him with the gun I picked up, huh? Maybe I haven't got ammo. Alright, let's give it a thump. Oh wow, he took off half my HP. We're quite weak, aren't we? I don't see how we can win this fight. Huh. Okay. Well, obviously we're not ready for fight stuff yet. Guess we'll go back in here. Can we just talk to him? So you're moving out?
Yep, I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff.
You've got movers coming in the middle of the night?
9 in the morning, but I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep.
I see. Why are you leaving?
Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow, just kind of fell into it, you know. So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit, see what kind of trouble I can get up to.
Nice.
So what's your story? What you doing out a night like this?
I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City.
I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, the bus ran out of gas. The driver sent me to scavenge for some more.
Oh, I got you. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it.
Thanks.
Gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it.
What?
Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster.
What?
It's a thing my daughter Simone built.
What?
You see, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked out real nice, too.
Wow.
Problem is, after she left it, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I may as well be a dog trying to read Plato, so I locked it in the barn.
Aha, I see.
You're welcome to try your hand against it if you got a mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key.
Thanks. Let me see if I can level up, because I have got some XP. 10. What does muscle do? Deal damage, mysticality, magical weapons, moxie, good eyesight. What gives me more HP? That's kind of what I want. We'll give it a go. We haven't done very well with our combat so far, honestly. Ugh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. This is a nice barrel, but it would be nicer if it had anything in it. Watering trough. Bunch of tools. This is a fishing rod. We'll take that. Rusted shut. We haven't got 3 muscle. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. A baleful pile of hay. I wonder if we can... alright. It's only got 4 out of 4 health. Okay, it actually will hit for 2 damage, so as long as we can survive one attack from it. $5 XP. Now I've got enough XP to learn a skill. Open the character sheet and Simone's monsters, a pile of parts on the floor. Okay, can we loot its corpse? Probably not. Alright, let's have a look. So... I think I'll do muscle first. Strong back, 1 muscle. Okay. Okay, reward. 3rd full gas can. No, I should have looked at them. Okay. Okay. What's this? Oh, I thought that was that thing. Never mind. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave here. I hope we get to come back here at some point, because I don't think I was even close to winning that fight. But I still only got 10 HP. I wonder if I can get more at some point. I can only take 2 hits from either of those enemies. Yeah, and then there's... What did I need to do for this again? Keep an eye out for a fuse. I wonder if this radio might have a fuse in it. Oh, it's hard to know. No, well maybe this is enough gas that I've got. Can I fish in it? You should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Okay, fair enough. About 1/3 of the way there. Okay, so... there's something in... What was this? There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Read it. Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Model T purchased by Hiromo Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago had been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you're not regretting this trip before you've even arrived? Go on about your normal, non-haunted day. Can we go further left than this house? Oh, hello. Turtle stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am helping it. There you go, buddy. Enjoy blue colour, the honourable choice. Oh, okay. It's like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away. Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. Oh, gas can. Partially full gas can nestled in piles of garbage. We'll collect that. 2/3 of the way there. What's this? Open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Alright, let's talk to this guy. A cheerful-looking hobo tootles idly on a harmonica. Interrupt his tootling. Hi there, I'm boring. Well, howdy there, neighbour. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbour. Oh, that's nice. Either that or little trespassers who better get off my property. Huh? I'm just jostling friends. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Huh. Sure, I'll have some jerky. There you are. Kind of buy the stuff myself. It's like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep. Real challenging trip for the first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? You only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they build a second one, though. Huh. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is there's a camp forming in Ocean City. Figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? Never heard a phrase like that. Is it like through the grapevine? Yeah, similar, similar. I see. Well, I'm going to take my leave. Topeka, 1,200 miles. I've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. So we're going to need a fuse, and I still am no closer to getting one. Must be in here. This thing was hardcore though. How am I going to... Oh well, it's not like we lose much by losing the fight. 4 bleed. That's pretty bad. Guess I'm going to whack it. Yeah. Okay, well let's go and have another go at the scarecrow maybe. What happens if I can reduce its muscle? If I reduce everything by 1, it may not be able to hit me. Nope, it still hit me. What does a stone do? 2 damage. Not enough, is it? That was weird. Oh. There's gas left in here. Got a full gas can. Yeah. Nothing else to do with this tractor except maybe sit in it, pretend to be a farmer. Let's do that then. Hope I have time to plant some barley before it's time to go deworm the cattle. Let's keep pretending to farm. Got to trim the roosters before sunup. I'm going to plant my oats and then rake my spelt. Time to harvest the millet. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. We've got 5 XP. So I was confused about that because I said I've got 1 AP, but then I was able to act in 0 AP. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but I might come back and do the Dust Devil a different time. Because we've got the gas. We can get to Ocean City. Just notice as the gas is now with extra lead. Oh, the tortoise is here. Hello. Can I pick it up? No. Let's give him the gas can. Talk to him. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? Show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, hey, that there is a full can of gas. I knew you could do it. You ready to hit the road? I can't think what else we'd do. I don't think I can defeat that dust devil. All right, let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties it into the bus's tank. And with that, we're on our way. All aboard! All right, let's get back on the bus. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street! And you realise that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? But are now totally forgotten. Ugh. All ashore, what's going ashore? Thanks for travelling, Willis Buscoat. Disembark. Well, we're at Murray's Antiques. Cola Wars surplus. Oh, the Cola Wars. I get it now. Yeah. Okay. The army surplus store is closed for the night. Going out of business sale? Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. Oh, there's a man on the seat. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Talk to him. Nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while.
Yeah, suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike.
Was that before umbrellas were invented, or...?
My name's Gus, by the way.
Hi, I'm Boring.
Pleased to meet you, Boring. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you?
Sure, I've got 17. I can spare a couple of meat.
Thank you very much, Boring. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet.
Take her easy, Gus. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. Fair enough. I mean, this is where we got to go. I'm just going to check out what's on this way. There's a trash can full of trash. Let's dig through it. You find a discarded bottle of cologne. Cheap cologne. A note on the door says, please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Another trash can. Its trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. What's down here? Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleyways. The door to the newspaper office is locked, and the windows all boarded up. Looks like print really is dead. You'd have thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Securborus, building alone. Bank's closed. Nothing that way. Okay. Oh. What did that say? Somebody has scratched some really weird symbols into the sidewalk here. Oh yeah, look. Alright, should probably go in and see our uncle then, I suppose. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Boring. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. Name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You keep trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralise them so no one gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say, are you in? Absolutely, I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great! You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby, pleased to meet you.
Hello. The pleasure's all Gabby's.
Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room? And grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard. He can sleep there till we find Murray.
You got it.
Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Oh, what do we do? Let's have a look at some stuff. Desk is a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, won't. Got a clock. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. It's got 3 hands. Okay. Messages, none. There's probably nobody you need to call right now. Nobody at this desk. Ask Jessica about it. Hey Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. Don't have time to play games now. Cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. A modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. Ask Jessica. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? Oh, she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. Wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Alright. Let's go in here. This is your new bedroom, apparently. You can hear Gabby bustling about in there, making the bed and such. Go in. Hang on a sec, you can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Oh well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Wow, mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just got it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was going to have Gabby go get it, that's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue... I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there literally is no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block, if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Boring and help him get that hat, okay?
Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey.
Heave. Let out a tired sigh. All right, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to do what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Got an item, newspaper office key. Well, okay. Wish me luck, I guess. Oh, wow, Gabby's big. Hello, Gabby. And I'm okay. Alright, well, the newspaper office was this way, so let's go do that. There we go. Unlock the door. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Alright, so there's a fedora in here somewhere. Pink slip on the desk, have a look. Hindin, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Whoever worked at this desk got their cufflinks. Take them. We've got reporters' cufflinks. Look at some of the stuff we've picked up in case it does anything practical. Deals your muscle +1 physical damage. Oh, okay. But so does the baseball bat. Alright, well, we'll keep that equipped. Couldn't look at that, could we? Increases on... What does Moxie do again? Ranged weapon attacks. so we can't equip a melee and a ranged. But I could do this to get our moxie up. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you're unclean both inside and out. Improved loafing, so we've got +1 moxie until we eat something else. Which is going to help us do our gun damage. Clam jerky, so if, yeah, the cufflinks give us +1 mysticality. Oh yeah, look. That's pretty good. Oops. Yeah, alright, I'll leave that like that for now. I think what's on over here? It's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Read it. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely, blank. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? AP feed. Looks like a crystal ball. It's one of those new arcane press newsfeed things. High tech. Gaze into it. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine. 10 cheese wheels and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in an interview. Okay. I think it will continue in that vein. Corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Read it. Tucker, I got that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohees. Beck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Handwritten note. Note says, Robson, first Hindin, then Carver, who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's going to karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Okay. Read the document here. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report... It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by the government's subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We can go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. No, sorry, we go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Ah, coffee. A little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it in a cup. Pouring it yourself this cup of coffee is the first step in our short, nasty journey. We've got nasty old coffee. And what does that do for us? Got diner coffee. Doesn't say what effect that has. Where's our horrible old coffee? Oh! Increases maximum AP by 1. Alright, we'll do that for now. You gain an effect. Alert, regretful. That's pretty good. More desks. Rumple up pink slip. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I'll give you both the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. 3-ring binder, take it. Pneumatic tube system operation manual. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Might be a quest item. Okay. Oh, here's the water cooler. It's a big heavy water cooler and it's got something to hide. Move it. Oh, it's a trapdoor. Alright, we'll go through that in a minute. Let's just finish looking at some of this stuff. Newspapers, archives. Waste of time, waste of time. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, what date do you want to say? Oh yeah, this is when the hitchhiker got killed, wasn't it? 5 XP. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile, registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage have been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. How's our XP? Oh, we got 25. Okay. Moxie's range damage, huh? Mysticality. If we do Mysticality, I think we might be able to read one of those things we found. Oh, we need 5 for that. I'm sure we needed 3 for something. Could be wrong. Probably am. Drawer open. We got some nasty old leftovers. What does that do? Reduce an enemy's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3. I think that's probably a one-off use item. So it's quite strong. Search the wreckage of the desk. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. That's the karate guy, I think. Alright, let's go down the trapdoor. Ooh, fish people. What we got here? There's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. Take it. We've got underground newspaper, which does... We can read it. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Okay. Calendar from 11 years ago. Take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. That's probably another date for us to look up. Control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Check it out. The control panel has a green button, a red button, and a big lever. A knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of coloured lights that are all currently off. Let's consult the manual. Step 1. Push the green power on button. Pull the pumping gauge lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. Oh, I might have to read that again. Let's push the green button. Let's pull the lever. A yellow light is glowing on the console. What does that mean? Adjust the suction rate according to... But it's yellow. Turn the knob. Yellow light is glowing. What about A? That's weird. There's the Fedora, by the way. Let's have another look at this. Yellow light. Okay, well, not A, E, or D. What about B? No. I might do process of elimination on this. C? Oh! Bye-bye! Well, someone's going to get some very strange mail. What were those things anyway, and what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underground newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. Hey, 5 XP. I think we can level up again. So let's get some moxie. Oh, here's the hat. I might go and check out that date first before I try and do anything with the hat. 1917, wasn't it? So that's this drawer. The top story from that date is the Ocean City Comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the Comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Well, looks like it worked out great for everybody. Alright. Oh, what was that? No, waste of time. I just wondered if it was anything pertinent to the search for this Fedora. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Okay, might be a fight. This must be the hat Jessica wanted to recover. We got an item. Terribly cursed Fedora. Oh, well, no fight. A simple black felt fedora. Doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. I don't want to equip it. It says nothing good can come of this, so let's take it back to Jessica as we promised to. Alright, yeah, we can lose the pneumatic tube manual. That's good it does that. It's going to avoid cluttering up our inventory doing stuff like that. How's it going? Did you find a hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, although... Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't, actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? Oh, that's our uncursing machine. Got to get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. And that's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Alright. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? I suppose the Fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the Fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer. After a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now, simply, a terrible hat. We got an item uncursed Fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. How do I get rid of that curse? Oh, I'm wearing the hat. Who's this? Who's Newton Newman? Oh. How do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy boring. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newton? Isaac Newman? Newton. Newton Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. There's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. The Fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Oh, that was probably the handyman. Why do I look like the Tin Man? No. Okay, we don't want to go home yet. Fedoral Reserve. Very good. Aye, I heard thy death call, creature. What's this? A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes. Et in Arcadia ego. Even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Oh, okay. What about this one? Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Kata. There has been a Mordra. What knoweth thou of Mordra? That I did not do the Mordra, that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speak at all, but honks. If I find in thee a lie, there is no thing I can do to save in thee. Nay, Kata, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Big power in the wood today, Kata. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But me not a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Mordra. Then whose? Look for my brother. Lead me not astray. Nay, I serve the wood as thee. He's got 3 hats on. He's got 2 hats on. He's got 3 hats on. What's going on here?
Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. I am Audra, with perversions at its source.
Speak to me of perversions.
I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them.
What did thou tell me?
I am troubled by the Modra, but of it I know nothing.
I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars.
Thou will do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt.
Thy brother speaking of 3 brothers.
I do not honken, sire, I swear yon upon it.
One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak at all but honks. Thou hast never honken?
Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes.
Who's gonna honk?
This is fairy talk. No thing has honken in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg.
No honking since then?
No, sire.
Is anyone going to admit to honking?
I say I did not do the Modra. I also say I'm one of 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. One of us always lies, and the third of us does not specken at all, but honks.
Thou lie about honkin.
What say?
Thy brothers honken not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood, and thou wouldst do murder in the wood.
Ah, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract thee while I'm making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter.
Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run?
Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will have grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never felon me.
But I will not wait 100 years. Die, Mordra.
But this is not fair. Ah.
Big rot in the wood today, Cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed Fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing has finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Now you've got all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do, or I love it. I love it.
Nice hat.
All right, let's have a look at what the fedora does. Oh, plus 5 HP and plus 1 muscle. So that's all pretty good. Yeah, nice. Alright, well we're at about the hour mark here, so I think I'm probably going to leave it there for this first episode. But when we come back, we'll carry on trying to solve the mystery of where our uncle's gone, I guess, and these cursed items and all of that. So thanks very much for watching this first episode of... what's it called? Can't remember. Something Loathing. Shadows Over Loathing, I think. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do hit the thumbs up button on the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the game and if you've played it. If you haven't, what do you think of the playthrough? And also subscribe to the channel if you've not done so before. That would be absolutely fantastic. And I hope to see you again for part 2 of Shadows Over Loathing. Bye for now.